That's that. Say it. Yeah, young.
Like writing that. No one can spit like this, man. No one's spitting like this. There's a lot of good rap coming out of Detroit right now. There's a lot of good rap, but Zelooperz needs to be at that top of people that you mention, and I think that's an imperative, and I will scream that from the rooftop. I want to listen to some Zelooperz, but I want to wake up. Here we go. So what we're gonna be really reacting to or listening to, first reaction, is the new Zelooperz album. There's been a couple different Zelooperz reactions on this channel if you would like to go check those out. Zelooperz is someone that I'm touting as the number one. It's just gonna be one song away from blowing up and just getting a lot more eyes on him. He's a very talented individual, very nice individual. Paints beautiful fucking artwork, some very abstract at times, but it's fantastic, and the talents of this man is undeniable, and I will forever tout that, and I have no problem doing so. This is his newest album, Moszel Offline, which is also the name of his artwork account, so if you look that up, you can follow both accounts, at Zelooperz as well as at Moszel Offline, and you will find nothing but bangers in both the visual art and the audio.
You can do it.
Auditory.
You can do it.
You
can do it.
Auditory.
You can do it. You can do it.
Audio art, killing it. I did it, no problem. First track though, truth be told, let's see what this is.
I'm working on dying.
So ain't no holding back. Chaos on my Westwood hat. Whole lot pay me rickety racks.
I'm working on dying.
So ain't no holding back. Chaos on my Westwood hat. Whole lot pay me, the whole lot rat though. Add back, she loving that with a bad bitch. Don't know what that, don't look too long, cause that my badge ain't got no job, can't hit my pad. Yeah, high like my papa. Function full of Lady Gagas. They can't fix my pylon. I ain't the one to introduce, make her feel my aura. Get money cause ain't shit else to do. Bitch so bad, my eye done fell out the socket. Hey, I just wanna get your attention to be told you're the only one to listen.
That's what I've been realizing is in the past couple releases between this and his most previous album, Gremlin, there's been a lot more melody coming into this man's music, and it's something to definitely keep your eye out for and something to definitely pay attention to, because nobody fucks with vocals and does it like Zelooperz, and every single time he is just redoing those expectations that you have and just saying like, hey, set him up again because I got more facets of this voice. There's the many faces of Zelooperz vocal cords is such an interesting and kind of undeniable thing when you really look at the past 4 releases, from Wildcard to Dynamite to Gremlin to now this intro track. What more could you ask of the guy? Really, what more could you ask for the guy?
Truth be told, you're the only one that's missing. Truth be told, you're the only one I'm hitting. Hey, I just wanna get your attention. Truth be told, you're the only one that listens. Truth be told, you're the only one I'm missing.
That was track number 1. This is track number 2, 10 apiece. So far so good. Like I said, maybe we're gonna get some real singing ass shit on this, and I'm excited. But the undeniable hard Detroit rap that just bleeds out of this man is definitely going to be featured on this, as well as just his crazy trip into these like exotic ass sounds that he just kind of navigates so perfectly. That's something that we're definitely going to see as well, because it wouldn't be a Zelooperz album without it. But those singing undertones and overlays and the sprinkling of the vocals with high doses of melody, I'm excited for those as well, just because it adds more patches to the overgrowing quilt that is Zelooperz. And I use that quilt metaphor all the time, but there's a lot of artists who can just navigate genres so fucking well and just kind of induce their own personal take on previous existing sounds, or and implement and combine, and just the layers of this man is crazy, just crazy. 10 apiece, track number 2.
Killing me, you already know that Z got pain, they going for 10 apiece, ain't nothing low but your hoe and there ain't no self-esteem, why pull up on you and your bitch, she look like a wildebeest, my little girl got snotty nose, he kill like a kid to me, and these little flow like the comic books, I swear I'm killing me, potty tail like piss in the bowl, I swear ain't shit to me, oversized the jabos, do it for the memories, I'ma do it for the memories, swear God these ain't my vocals, this vengeance on the beat. Little bit didn't wanna go, now she bouncing on the meat. Made 30 piece, no promo, ain't no arguing with me. I be rockin' Dior, you rockin' Target on the beat.
Hey.
Ain't no in your city, boy, you tardy in the street.
Huh?
Hey, just feel no pity, I'm bombarding with the piece. You know that I'm shipping avant-garde with the piece. And I'm crumping with my teeth. And I'm running king, get the fungus on my feet. Bitch, call me king till my heart missing the beat. And you got a money phone with tatty on his cheek.
Zelooperz paint a better picture than Picasso, nigga.
Hey.
Van Gogh here, this one through the left ear.
So Zelooperz is very, 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 like, I don't want to say addicted ain't the word, but he loves making these short ass songs. But the way that he fills these tracks with such fullness at the same time, and it's really undeniable. The replayability of those short snippets. Even this song, this is like 2 minutes and 12 seconds. It's just enough to make you be like, I need to hear that again, or I need more. And that brilliance is something that he has just continuously done across all the projects in the past few years. Short but sweet tracks, and it's been working, and they flow, and the albums just are just not too long, but they again always leave you wanting more. Track number 3, I believe, is Babylon. We got a music video for this, so let's check it out. I've definitely heard this song, and it's such a fucking bang. Huh.
Babylon flannel look like Debo. Yeah, my nigga trapping through the people. Is it me, it's Belly, we be watching out for Rico. Little Mexican hoe, she call me Tito. Little nigga bad man, he running around El Nino. Little nigga caught with Santana, he needs some Cinos. I don't know why she look at me like Star 9. Hey, it's not Melissa, y'all guess how you need to calm down. Fucking with the pape, you gon' hear some gun sound.
Like, fucking A. Like, the team up with him and working on Dying, whether it's Filthy or whoever, it is just such a fucking beautiful matching. Just a beautiful pair, man.
Shooting with the arc like Ronald McDonald round. Bitch, little hoe, wanna come to my con.
Rocking that XXX tank top. At least that's what it seems like to me. Could be wrong, but shout out to Danny Brown, and just Bruiser Brigade all around.
You gon' hear some gun sound. Shooting with the arc like Ronald McDonald round. Bitch, little hoe, wanna come to my con down. Smoking on some dope, yeah, we breaking down on compounds. It's just me, wanna beat like Issy Honda. Smoking on some dope, and we...
Actually, it's not, because the tongue ain't out and there's no tears, so not a XXX tank top, but still, shout out to Bruisers.
Got the money and the power. It is me who shoot like Serge Ibaka. Ayy, I can't fuck with niggas, they be dirty than $1. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. Talking to the money and it talk bad fluent. You ball like you and fucking with the money and it can't make them ruin. Hey, you smoking no dope, smell like sewage. Fucking with the paint, I can show you how to do it. You in they hair like jail. Fucking with the money and it ain't hard to tell. Fucking with
Come
the money and it.
bro, like, this song is so smooth. It's so goddamn smooth. Like, it's not repetitive. Again, it's only 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We're only a minute in, but there's just so much in there that just makes it feel like it's this, like, 3 to 4 minute track that's so satisfying. Like we're eating on this 2 minutes, bro.
Here, but I really want you. All
This whole switch up, this drop is fantastic.
in here, but I really want you.
And he navigates it like a professional. He really, really does. And I've always said, and there's multiple videos on the channel of Zelooperz, so forgive me for any repetitive sentiments, but they just keep goddamn coming back and just being more and more true. And it's, if you go back to like 2014 when you see the release of Help and you start there and you get your fucking ass in gear and listen to all those Zelooperz projects that are existing, and you get your point to here in 2020 where you're now listening to Babylon, and you see how this guy has adapted his style to make full ass great sounding songs that not only make you want to just throw your hands up, but the artistry and just the demonstration of don't fucking compromise and just believe and just get better and improve. Like, that's the messaging of this man's career. And when it finally pays off, it is going to be groundbreaking. Because this guy in a studio with anybody, I think, will up a lot of people's game. I'm not sure of how his writing process is, but if you can create this man, I see what the fuck is up with the Zelooperz. Get him in your studio. Like, that's all I'm saying. Any producer, like, if this is what he's doing with Working on Dying, like, god damn.
They be dirty than a dollar. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. All these hoes in here, but I really want you. Talking to the money in the top bad fluent. You ball like you and fucking with the money and it can't make him ruin. Hey, you smoking no dope, smell like sewage. Fucking with the paint, I can show you how to do it. You in they hair like jail. Fucking with the money and it ain't hard to tell. Fucking with that bitch, she bad, but time will tell. Fucking with that money, you gon' send it through a Zelle. They try to stop me like my foot stuck with a nail. Eating yet still, keep it jumping like a Zelle. The paint you sell, these pussy niggas frail. I pop a pill, I pop a pill. I'm so bad, I'ma see what the bitch.
I pop a pill, I pop a like I swear he says propel, like pop it with propel, like the drink.
You in they hair like jail, fucking with them.
Alright, pop them in propel, like pop a pill and propel is like such a cool ass rhyme.
Money, the paint you sell, these pussy niggas frail. I pop a pill, I pop a pill. I'm so bad, I'ma see what the bitch gon' do. Came from nothing, I ain't got shit to lose. Came your crib just to break the rules. Killing the game just to break the rules.
So fucking fire. Really, I mean, this man's music videos are always pretty straightforward and just letting the music more or less, you know, exist. But I mean, I don't know, man. I love his aesthetic. I hope it don't change too much, because it truly does work. That was track number 3, Babylon, produced by Filthy. This is Zelooperz album, Moszel Offline. Going forward onto track number 4. Right here, right now. That was track number 3. Let's get into it. This is Tomb. I've also heard this one. And this is that Zelooperz hype that we are looking for. We ain't getting too many melodies up in this bitch, if I remember correctly. Music video produced by Wad. Also, I believe a part of the Working on Dying crew, but I could be incorrect. It seems like already it's a lot more higher budget. Like I was saying, like a lot of his shit is very straight to the point. This seems like, you know, we got a drone at least. Pretty fire. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this.
I'm working on dying.
Working on Dying. This is their new guy, and they're his new boys, I guess, or that, you know what I mean. Like, this is a good fucking match. I really like what they're making. Keep it up. This is Tomb, track number 4, Moszel Offline, album by Zelooperz.
I'm working on dying.
You working online. This ain't no get up. Maybe get down, bitch, to sticker, yeah. Where's your chopper? Bitch, I'm psych, I spraying with my optics, yeah. I'm out the tomb, high up balloon, you know I'm popping. Time I don't watch the doc. Bay on the floor, they flying. Ain't 06, they jogging. Bubble like balloon in the pot. Can't leave the house where I knock. All that pain give me headache. Bitch chasing me like that. I'ma just set like Tebe. He got 30 racks work Westwood. Blow a nigga back just like backwood. And then they came with a yellow bitch just like a hazmat. Smoking on T-gas, That's that. Say it. Yeah, young.
Like writing that No one can spit like this, man. No one's spitting like this. And there's a lot of good rap coming out of Detroit right now. There's a lot of good rap, but Zelooperz needs to be at that top of people that you mention, and I think that's an imperative, and I will scream that from the rooftops. Just this whole sequence, this again with the sick ass rhyme schemes from Papa Pill to Papel. Like, it sounds dumb when I say it, but when Zelooperz hits those fucking octaves, man, I mean, what more do you want?
Like a motherfucking test, look for a bitch to drive me crazy. Way too fried to drive Miss Daisy. Whole lot drink when I fill up the bank. Smile on the face when I bring her the bank. Working on dying, not yet. Whole lot of money, a pipe for the shit. Stay getting money like I work at the desk. Yeah, young nigga came out the project. Little bit like where that set. Look at it up like I can't go back. Fly on the money like a motherfucking neck. Fuck with the pay, get zapped. Bitch looking at me filthy. Had the nerd that ass up on dilly. Bitch, I'm on the map like a motherfucker.
This whole sequence, pay attention.
Tech, mommy look at me. I can fly, get a pay sale. Like crack, fuck with the pay. That's facts, bust a nigga back. Like crack, take a nigga big boo boo, na 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 na. Came with a yellow bitch just like a hazmat, Smoking on tear gas, That's that. Say you can't take when you die, but I'ma take shit to the tomb. Little bit confused, little bit saying I'm cruel, cause I don't want the pussy is used, but I bust a little bitch like a fuse. Say you can't take when you die, but I'ma take shit to the tomb.
So clearly, that was a higher production value, at least a higher quality camera for sure. But still, the grittiness of just like, I assume, I'm not good with skyline, so I can't tell you for sure that that's the Detroit skyline, but I'm confident to talk about it like it is. So correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But the grittiness of that Detroit scene and just the way that Zelooperz paints it in his videos with a visual that is very clear for us to look at, but also if you just pay attention to the way that this man words concepts of poverty and come up and just the streets of that particular areas is so vivid. And I'm a huge Danny Brown fan, and Bruiser Brigade again, shout out. But all of them do a really good job of painting the backdrop that is Detroit. And some of the most famous people out of Detroit don't do nearly a good enough job as these guys do. And that's something that I think you should, if you are listening to this, should pay attention to when listening to Moszel offline. And all of Zelooperz music, for that matter, is just pay attention to the imagery and just the way that he's able to bring these concepts to life through his words. Really, really, really impressive stuff through and through all the time. That was Tomb.
I'ma take shit to the tomb.
Wake up, filthy.
Next up is track number 5, Stay Longer, produced by Filthy. Again, working on Dying. Looks like they're just all over this bitch. Let's check this out, though. Yes, boy. This is some R&B Soul Train ass. This is beautiful, bro. This is beautiful. You need people roller skating into this shit. This is fantastic. What can't he do?
But they can't, they won't, it just won't be. They want to keep it G, but they just ain't Z. I took your bitch.
They want to keep it G, but they just ain't Z. Damn fuck is straight.
She like, don't leave me. Always on the prowl, your money incomplete. No doubt, having a cat.
This video deserves, or this song deserves all the videos. So I'm glad that this exists. The fits, bro.
Tell me when these little nigga tap out. At the end of the quest, type of nigga bring the map out. At the end of the day, type of nigga blow her back out. At the end of the day, type of nigga pull a stack out. Niggas ain't never doing shit, these niggas gon' act out. And the type of shit I seen that make a nigga pass out. Yeah, the fiend hit the needle like tink, tink, tink. Yeah, the bitch kinda warm like a mink, mink, mink. Yeah, I go to the top like a sphinx, sphinx, sphinx. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Ain't much you gotta bring. Yeah, I'm from the fuck about. Niggas stealing for their mouth. Niggas stealing in your sleep. Niggas stealing from your dreams.
So fucking fire. Holy. Hop in the car. just having fun with it, man. And again, what can't this guy do? Just jumping all over the place. That was Stay Longer. I believe it was track number 5. Maybe off, but up next we got T-Boz.
I can make you happy. Swoop on it like T-Boz. Say you keep hitting with
T-Boz, yeah. This already sounds like it's gonna be the most sentimental thing I think we've heard from him in a minute.
me right. Listen, no, you need triage. I can make you happy. Big key back for a free ride. Ride down, go, I don't see why. I don't see why.
They don't understand me, I gotta feed the family. Time I take for granted. She can never love me, rather stab me. Leave me stranded in the ship in the glass. Pass me the Dutchie, he Humpty Dumpty. But the thing is, I hit a little faster. Yeah, she wants some money, I understand it. I can't be the one to patch up your family.
My instincts was like, who is this? Like, you know, featured, but that's for sure Zelooperz, man. This is beautiful. The layers of all the vocals with him just kind of like, you know, yelling out in the background, but in key for sure. This is all just these higher notes that I don't really hear from him unless it's in like a I don't know, like a shrieking kind of like ad-lib way, if you will. But this high-pitched singing that's like very melodic is some shit. That was T-Boz. Yeah, I've been getting these stupid fucking playback errors. I don't know why. It'll start playing in a sec. But T-Boz, man. That was some shit. That's like exactly what I was saying is I think we might be getting this sort of higher level just melodies from this man. Because he was kind of teasing it felt like, on Gremlin, and it was nothing like that, though, in my opinion. That was very straightforward, and like he did rap and he did have like a flow, but the background vocals that were provided by him as well, that just made like a very sentimental song, and that's not necessarily something you see in that very direct sentimental way where it's like rainy day, you know, like you just lost somebody. That type of feeling you don't always get out of Zelooperz. That was some shit. Next up, though, we got OnlyFan. I thought there was a music video for this, but we're just gonna roll with how they have it.
They wanna know my zodiac. Shout out twin, all that ass she told now. What's going? Pop that like my OnlyFan. She my OnlyFan, tip it from the audience. Do it again, babe, wanna know my zodiac. Shout out twin, all that ass she told now. What's going? Pop that like my OnlyFan. You my OnlyFan, tip it from the audience. Do it again. You go girl. It's your world. You go girl. You know it's your world. You go girl. You know it's your world.
Client C, did a little bit about throw it back, throw it there. Client C, pop the tags, you owe me that. Did a little bit like Chanel Gucci, I don't even see nothing wrong with that. Did a little bit like Horror, did bit think she mad to me. Got makeup on my Westwood T. I'ma let you have that, throwing that air like a transplant. I'm telling you niggas it's something to see. Ain't nobody fuck with you, she like ain't nobody fuck with me. Pop that pussy, it's nothing to do. She pop that pussy like that shit free. I do hit these stage. What's your name? I do hit these stage.
There's like this harmony in the background. I don't know. It's really cool.
Hey.
I like the artistry of this guy, dude. Like, this is the most full song that we've seen on this project. This is the most traditionally formatted, structured song that we've seen on this whole album. So, it's kind of coming across as not something that I'm necessarily liking over the others that we've heard so far. But again, like, this is still a very traditional writing format, I feel like, and he's still just navigating it very professionally and making a very catchy song in the end. Like, there's still nothing that isn't catchy and infectious about every track on this fucking album, and I don't think anyone can really deny that so far. Although you can say that it may not be for you because of how obscure at times it can get, where I can see people saying that they do not like all of Zelooperz music, but there's something in here for everybody, and that's the brilliance of it, and that's the thing that I think is undeniable.
About to hit these stage, about to hit the stage, hey, about to hit the stage, hey.
I believe there's a music video for this. I think I've seen it, and it's actually pretty fucking good, so I kind of want to find it if we can.
I'm working on dying.
Pull up with strap like bitch don't move, pull up with bitch that 9 to 5.
This is 2, one of the final tracks, I believe, on this album. At least we're getting close. Produced by Wad, working on Dying again. And I just noticed that the Working on Dying logo is actually on the cover. So there's a good chance that this whole thing is produced by them.
Pull up with bitch that 10 to 2, little bitch what you made me do. Pull up with bitch that homicide, pull up with bitch the navy blues. If we get paid, that make me you. I be getting fried, I can't stop turning white to the white like Drake and Josh. Bouncing a bitch like Nike socks, no tables turn, I can't be shocked. Getting blues off the heels, you already know I pay my dues. Pull up with a 2 on 2 like who are you? Hey, we want some good shit. Hey, who got some good race? Want me to do, little bitch what you made me do. All this style intact with my pride. All this drip put a stain in the driveway. Stick on me like came from his byway. Hey, we want some good shit. Hey, who got some good?
Shout out to Live Crew, I believe. I think obviously this is. I believe that's who it is. If I'm wrong, I'm dumb. But to Live Crew, hey, we want some pussy.
Hey, we like to get paid. Hey, we like to get paid. Hey, I was like this. Hey, we want some. Hey, we want some good rates. Hey, we like to get paid. Hey, we like to get paid.
So fire. That was 2 Zelooperz, produced by Wad. Moszel offline. The album. That's what we're in. That's what we're doing so far. We're really fucking liking it.
I'm working on dying.
Again, final track. That was 2. Track number 8. We're going on to track number 9. The final track, Sensitive. I like that song. I like the throwback, the remix, or whatever you would call that, the inspiration from the past that he very cleverly interpolated or incorporated into that. So going forward, Sensitive, final track.
I think Jesus in the alley about to send me up. This little bitch off the radar. Dre head don't need tape. This bitch high like you paid out. This little bitch get sensitive. Keys in me. Smoking on shit that greenery. Better that bitch get frequencies. This little bitch get sensitive. Keys in me. Smoking on shit that greenery. Better.
See, this is that usual spontaneous, sporadic Zelooperz sound where it's a little crazy and all over the place, and it sounds like there's a lot going on at once, but it's kind of being backed by the heavy melodies that we've been seeing throughout this whole project. So this is also kind of a different style of that same different style of vocals that we're seeing. He's already throwing it into like various formulas and already just showing off that this man's vocal range and this man's ability to just debut different styles of fucking flows and cadences, and just the way he packages up his music, the way he packages up his product is forever changing and will always be evolving, it seems, because he's debuted about too many styles on this thing that we haven't really heard him do in the past in this way, and I'm fucking here for it.
Biggie frequencies. I think the bean kicked in, I can't remember nothing. I think the bean talking to me, is you in or what? These bitches wanna make sense to me, but shit, I only take the paper. These bitches wanna get rinsed with me, but shit, I'm only drenched the glaciers. Hit high, be hella cold. Bitch think I'm the man because everything that I say go. It's fuck them kids cause I just stepped on one of they Legos. These hoes mad cause I won't let go none of they egos. You was trying to tell when I hit that lick, my bitch fine as hell. Bad bitch, my mind the real. When I popped that pill, I couldn't even tell. What would you do if I love you? What did you do? Bitch, hey y'all, this bitch make 6 days off. This bitch make your day job. I think the bean kicked in, I can't remember nothing. I think the bean talking to me, is you in or what?
As lame as it is, this guy's music, he's just one song. He's just one song away every time just to blow the fuck up and just have all these fucking eyes on him. And I stand by that, and I'm pretty firm on it. And, you know, all the shit that pops off on TikTok, it's just any one of these could just have a line in there that could just make so many fucking videos around and by proxy just kind of blow up his album and his whole scene. But as far as an independent artist just doing his thing, man, I think it's hard to touch what Zelooperz has been doing for the past 2 years, I guess now, or at least a year. Ever since fucking Wildcard came out, it's been nonstop brilliance, and I'm excited to see where it continues to go, and I hope he continues to be putting out music in the way that he has been, and whether it was this more R&B melodic sound that we're getting out of him now that he's really throwing in there, or his more traditional, just crazy, fantastic flow rap that you're getting all these crazy imagery bars that paint just like sometimes a very bleak picture of whether it's his surroundings or if it's just his take on, you know, what he's doing, his hustle, whether it's painting pictures or and selling them through the internet or just, you know, being the ranged artist that Zelooperz is. It's all on here, and you even got some kind of boom bappy rap in there too. I fuck with it, and I'm excited to see how it continues to progress and how it will continue to evolve. And please do not sleep on Mr. Zelooperz. Go check out his music. That's most important. Go follow him at Zelooperz, at Moszel Offline. The very title of this project right here on the screen, top right. Go follow both of those accounts, whether it's at Zelooperz or that. And go check out this album. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. My name is GARRETT, GARRETT, YOGRTT, Instagram as well. Now in rotation on those 2 platforms as well. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And that has been all, folks.